So the question is real quick, if I were to make water bottles for children and one of the ways that they were insulated was inside the body of a stuffed animal like water bears, I'd be able to sell any of those. Kid carries their toy around and just once they're old enough, whenever it is, that they can start drinking water, they have a great insulator in the body of their stuffed bear. I don't know how the water bottle could have really any shape. It's being kept inside of something. It could be a ball that would go into the bear's stomach. I don't know what you'd have at home, but there'd probably be some way to take the bear and attach it to a water filtration, like fill it up without having to overly open it. I mean, maybe, I'm thinking you might want to, the problem is, where does the bear actually vent the water out? I'm assuming out of his mouth, both in and out. I mean, if you want to be realistic, you could pour water in the bear's mouth and have him squirt it out. Then you have to say, would it be a boy bear? Would it be a girl bear? I thought that the water bottles, maybe it's part of just a backpack, actually, and it's the kids often wear backpacks. Backpacks can provide head security. If you want your child to bond with one thing, for the sake of security and being able to locate them, or at least know if they're okay, a backpack is something that could be with them all day. I mean, if it was a backpack and it had some power and it came with an associated bracelet, then wait, what's the value of the bracelet? Oh, so the child doesn't have, maybe the backpack isn't actually on their back all day long, but it is connected to the bracelet electronically, and they are able to, you would know as a parent, like immediately if they were separated, so far from their backpack. And I would imagine the bracelet would be pretty hard to get off without a key. I mean, maybe all the police would have keys, of course. They'd have to be keys that receive some kind of RFID cellular verification, otherwise you just steal one. Or if the keys were given out active to legitimate officers, and if anyone was ever lost, then fire or something, then it would be, deactivated. You would not want someone being able to take off a safety bracelet illegitimately, because then the system will be built around finding kids who have these bracelets on it. Because a bracelet might be better than a chip, some kind of piece of jewelry, like it has a purpose, like this. As long as you're okay, this is going to be on you and this is going to be working, and even if it's a malfunction, anything happens to this bracelet, and we are going to come and make sure that you are okay. So I was going from just the stuffed animals maybe when they're younger, and then when they're older, I always wanted to build, I guess women used to carry backpacks with little stuffed animals on them and shit. I thought more that the actual entire backpack was a monkey, wrapping his arms around you completely, and that probably exists too. I have to think it's certain, but I don't know. So the kid has this little animal, this little glowworm, whatever it is, and it could have it. You could do it so that the animal had something in its hand,